I just got off a call with one of my mentors that I prayed to come into my life. They're just saying that when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. And I have been aching for this. And into my life came Garrett J. White. And I just got off our call this morning. We have a weekly call in this program that I'm working on under his direction. And expecting to kind of talk content and work lessons that we've learned. Everything just went in a totally different way. And I'm so grateful because it was exactly what I needed. Because I've been living in my shadow so long and have been uncomfortable in it and have thought it was okay to just get by as a mother, to get by as a wife, to believe the stories that I was someone who couldn't make it, someone who was struggling, someone who wasn't good enough, and being afraid to share the truth that I knew and that was my rock, and I will not do that anymore. And I knew I needed to make this video right away so that I could stand in my power and make this video, if even just for me, so that I can be reminded to stand in my power, because the time is now. I am done living in my shadow. I am done living unconscious. Motherhood is not just some nice thing that we all get to experience. Parenting is it. We are fighting for these children. We are fighting for their souls. And if we don't stand up and show up, then I know who will. And he has taken too many people dear to me and has left them bleeding on the battlefield of life, that they are confused and lost and empty. And I refuse for that to happen. I will fight for my kids. And by doing so, I will stand in my power and in my consciousness. And I will do what I have been called to do. There are no more excuses. There's not enough time. My life is too busy. I have too many young kids. Nothing. People ask me all the time, how do you get so much done? How do you do so much in a day? You want to know how? I get up early. I live with purpose. I live with passion. I stay up late. I'm constantly reading. There is no leisure time for me. Ask me the last show that I watched that was entertainment, and then you won't hear one. I am using every spare second in my day to be conscious, to live my purpose, so that I can show up for my kids every day in my power and not let Satan have an inch on my kids. And I'm fighting to create a way financially that I can that I can get so that I can get those kids meant to come to my family to foster adoptive care. And I know they are out there, and I ache for them, and I pray for them, and I will keep fighting for my biological children, my adoptive children, because I didn't come here for a vacation to Earth. I came here to be a force for good for the God I love. And I'm so grateful, eternally grateful for Garrett J. White today in bringing out the warrior within me, because too often I've sat down and I've tended to injuries instead of standing up as a warrior that I am in my strength with truth as my sword, and I will not do that anymore. And I'm so grateful and feel so blessed. And if you are looking for confidence, for consciousness, for truth in your life, then stay on board, because more videos will be coming and I'll keep sharing, and I am doing my best to bring consciousness in the path of whatever I come into contact with. It's just, there's just no more time to waste. The time is now to be conscious, to be present, to live our purpose, to live what we came here to do. And so I encourage you to do the same, to find your passion, and together we can bring consciousness and peace and beauty and joy and God and light back to this earth. Because what is darkness? It's merely the absence of light. So we can increase our light and the darkness will go away. It's as simple as that, just increasing our light. And I love you so much. Thank you for watching, and I wish you nothing but joy and happiness and pure consciousness, because it's living life full throttle and being there for the ones you love most. And I'm Quinn Curtis, the artistic mom, and I wish you the best day.